When it comes to raw food desserts, there obviously are a whole plethora of things out there now, especially raw cakes and pies and things. But for me personally, I want to keep it more simple and fresh. And so, raspberry passion pudding, which is the recipe I'm about to share with you, is an answer to a prayer in that respect. Now, the history to this recipe is actually that one day I was really wanting some ice cream, and although there's some great raw ice cream recipes out there, ordinarily they contain cashew nuts as the dairy replacement. And for me, I just felt, I don't want something with nuts in right now, I just want something refreshing that's like ice cream but without the fat. And so it was that I started playing around in the kitchen with my blender, and I took a mango, a passion fruit, and some frozen raspberries, and I created the raw passion pudding, which is this amazing recipe, and it is so easy. What we're going to do first of all is just take the mango and chop that up, because when you're making any recipe where you've got frozen ingredients involved or heavier ingredients, you want to make sure that you lead in with the fresh stuff at the bottom. So to choose a good mango, it's very similar to choosing a good avocado. You just want to make sure that when you squeeze it, it's not too hard and that it just kind of gives a little bit. And as you can tell, this one is a good one. It's a nice orangey colour inside, it's nice and juicy. So we're just going to slice this one and get the flesh out in order to form the kind of runnier base for this particular recipe. Because if you just put in the frozen raspberries, the blender would really struggle. Plus, of course, the mango gives this recipe just an awesome additional flavour and tones down the intensity of the raspberries, which definitely can be very, very strong. Okay, so here we go. Alright, and then finally, with the outside the mango, sometimes you get some extra that's worth having, sometimes not. As long as you keep kind of close to the pit, there's usually something else you can get off it. So we're just going to kind of go around the outside and just kind of get that additional flesh off there. And this is definitely a really good mango because it's just cutting off so easily, and it's also nice and slippery. So, alright, that's all the mango flesh. That's in place. And then the passion fruit. And so if you've never seen inside a passion fruit before, the shell's quite hard, so you don't want to be eating that, but inside you have these amazing seeds here, and that's where all the flavour is. So we're just going to squeeze this in here and make sure all the seeds come out. And this is obviously what gives the pudding its name, raspberry passion pudding, and it's really what brings out the incredible flavour of this dish and makes it something really special. So that's the mango and the passion fruit, and then finally we have 3 cups frozen raspberries. And just know that if you do have a blender that's not the Vitamix, so something that's not quite as strong, then you may want to let these defrost a little bit first, because it will definitely make the process easier. But with the Vitamix you can get away with totally frozen fruit, so that's what I'm using here. Alright. Excellent. So that's all our ingredients. So it's super easy, just 3 ingredients. Now we're just going to make sure we get our lid on nice and tight. And as usual, I'm going to start with a slow blend at first, and then we'll work up to a faster speed. And just watch as this changes colour, because it's pretty amazing. So. So you know you're done when you can't hear the raspberries rattling around anymore, and you can see this amazing colour. It's really incredible. And the way I like to serve this is to take it and pour it into a wine glass or a sundae dish. So that's what I'm going to do here. And it has a consistency something between ice cream and sorbet. It depends how frozen the raspberries are when they're processed. So the more frozen they are, the more it's like ice cream, and the more they've defrosted, the more it's like sorbet. Okay, so it's looking good, and it's just stunning colour-wise. Now when it comes to decorations, it's completely up to you if you want to add anything. Often I just don't. I will just want to eat this so quickly that I'll have it straight away, and it's great for breakfast in the summer. or even a brunch. It's great if you kind of want something quite light rather than a dinner. It's a great one for dinner parties if you want to impress people, because people just can't believe how easy and delicious it is. And also when you taste it, you'll think there's some other ingredient in there that there really isn't. It kind of has that decadent, naughty feeling to it, like there's maybe cream in there or something. So it's really quite a surprise. But for today, I'm going to be adding just some chopped strawberries here. And then I'm going to be topping it off with some raw coconut chips, which will just give it a little bit of extra colour. So there we go. That is one raspberry passion pudding, and I guarantee it's going to be the best 3 minutes you ever spend making dessert for yourself. So enjoy.